Hello everyone, Luke Taylor here with another album review, and today's album is 2018 Nita Strauss Controlled Chaos. Now for those of you who don't know who Nita Strauss is, she is a fantastic guitar player from Los Angeles, California, and she has recently made the jump from being a hired gun to being her own solo artist. And I just say the bravery of doing that, and by launching herself with a virtuoso style solo album, instrumental album, is just, it's mind-blowing because it puts a lot of pressure on her. It puts a lot of the spotlight on her and who she is and what she's all about. And I have to say, I knew about Nita Strauss when she played with Alice Cooper. I remember watching like a rig rundown, and I remember, you know, I'm always on the lookout for new guitar players, and female guitar players are very rare indeed. And I thought, oh, very cool. And then I watched some of her clips and some of her solos and things, and I was just blown away by her skills. And for her to launch her own solo career in the style of like Joe Satriani or Steve Vai, it's a really, really big deal. And I just want to say congratulations to Nita for doing this. I have recorded a solo instrumental album, so I know what it's like to write the songs. And it's just a lot of pressure. It's so much pressure because it's all on you as a guitar player and a musician. And I just want to thank you personally, Nita, for what you've done for this, because I really hope that it really inspires a lot of not only musicians but female musicians to be, you know, guitar players who can just play the music they want and just be the best musicians they can be. Because honestly, if you know anything about Nita, she's very much all about hard work and all about dedication, and it's just really inspirational to see that, and it comes out through the record. Because the thing about being a hired gun, you learn everybody's songs, you play everybody's songs, you do what they want, what the record label wants or what the band wants, but you don't get to do what you want. And for Nita to launch her career with her own solo album and say, you know what, this is what I want to do, it really is amazing, and it's really, really, really cool. So, now the thing about Controlled Chaos is it's all instrumental. It's, again, like a virtuoso shred album, and it goes from the range from like melodic death metal all the way to like your classic shreddy, you know, like something that you'd want on a video game, like a racing video game. It has everything you could want in an instrumental album, and I just want to say right away, it's not as like groovy and bluesy and jazzy as like a Satriani record, and it's not as weird as like a Steve Vai record. It's really perfect. It's right in the middle. So if you're into like shred soundtracks and stuff, if you're into like having that kind of music maybe to work out to or to listen to while you do something, this music is completely ideal. I mean, it's just fantastic. Every song is really well written, and I think this actually showcases Nita's ability as a songwriter, because you're singing with the instrument, and you actually have to use the instrument like a voice, and you have to write a ton of music. It's much harder than people think to write an instrumental record. You don't just like do a you know, a rhythm track and then shred. You really have to write the melodies very consciously. You can really hear the mastery of her songwriting ability in songs like Mariana Trench, The Quest, and Lion Among Wolves. I think the argument against shredders for people who are into more I don't know, verse-chorus music is that they don't have much soul. And maybe that's true for some who are, you know, are kind of trying to flex their muscles and show off, but not so for Nita. There are some very soft moments, some really nice, very emotional solos and emotional songs on here, and it really comes to a nice pinnacle with her cover of Queen's "The Show Must Go On." I just, like, I guess I didn't know that was on the record. Then I listened to it at the end. I was like, oh, cool, and I was just like drawn in so much because that, you know, Freddie Mercury, the way he sings is just unparalleled, and for her to choose this classic to cover was a really brave move, and just the perfect way to end the album, I thought. Very emotional solos on here, and like really singing quality. And I think Nita's awesome, but the biggest compliment I can give Nita is that if there were like 30 guitar players playing, you know, in the same song, I could pick her out. She has her own voice, she has her own tone, her own sound, and I think it's really distinctive. And there are a lot of guitar players who do this kind of music who don't, and that's truly the biggest compliment I can give Nita, is that she sounds like herself and she has her own very distinct sound, and I think that's a very hard thing to find. She has her own voice, and I would love to hear more. If she wants to, if she has the ability to, you know, thank Sumerian Records for being able to do this, but if she has the ability to make more solo albums, I would love to hear them. As far as equipment and gear, I know she has her own solo guitar, the Jiva, with Ibanez, and she has her own custom pickups, the Pandemonium with the Marzio. So, you know, part of that is creating her own unique sound. I believe she plays Marshall amps, I'm not sure, but you know, what you actually play live and what you do in the studio, those can be two different things. But she does sound really nice. I just think her tone is so unique when she's soloing on the neck pickup. It sounds fantastic. And I know Nita did just basically everything, like the producing and the engineering, but also big props to Josh Villalta for the amazing drums on this record. I mean, nice job, Josh. And if you put Josh like in a drum off, like a drum solo drum off next to Tune Track, I think Josh could keep up. This guy is a real beast. So nice job, Josh, on the drums. They sound fantastic. I just want to say how happy I am too to have one of the signed limited edition splatter. Let me get out the splatter here and show it to you. They're very cool. Now look at that. Flip it around. Ooh. Ooh. So my rating for this is gold. Very nice job to Nita and all parties involved. Again, really an incredible effort right out of the gate. You know, it takes a lot to make a solo album. A lot of notes are flying around this record, a lot of passion, a lot of hard work. Very cool job. So, have you heard Controlled Chaos? Have you heard of Nita Strauss? Please let me know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe to this video, and please check out all my other videos. I have a lot on this channel. Take care and have a great day.